Danny De La Paz and
Daniel Villarreal
from American Meat Puppet, and
Little Puppet.
and you are watching the Ramilia Sports Report.
Look at this guy, man.
Hey.
You guys know you're like a star now that the Rams won the Super Bowl.
Well, look at this side.
And of course, here he comes. Listen, is he smoking a cigar? He's really gonna. What? Oh my God! Yes, Rudy.
Rambo, finally, the Ramilia Sports Report returns to the Rambo Show.
I'm out of here.
Rambo,
Yes, Rudy.
Put down the top, crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We gon' ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side, baby, to the valley, from the west side.
let's go. Let's go, 1, 2, 3, let's go. What is up, my Ramilia fans of the Los Angeles Rams? Thank you for coming in. I moved it up a little bit because the Rams weren't doing nothing in this game anyway, and I was home. I was setting up my videos, and then I looked at my background, and I go, geez, I still have to mess around with it. I didn't realize because I had moved some stuff around. I even had the camera with the green screen. I had the camera blocked by, I'm like, where am I at? Oh, that thing's in the way. So sorry about that. Thank you for the delay. There was no reason to wait. Also, too, I'm going to watch Jurassic Park, the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park, one of those great movies, iconic movies, but it's in 3D. So we'll see how that it's going to come out at the AMC movie theater. The Rams 41-0. It's preseason. You know, it is what it is. Pardon me. Okay. So we got some news. So Trey Lance is no longer a Niner. We won't start with that. The Rams and their offensive line are we will see, because the starters haven't played in the preseason, just sparingly. Some of the guys that will be playing, Steve Avila is the guy that we thought he was. Puka Nacua is the guy that we thought he was. Trevarius Tomlinson looks like he's that guy too. In the years to come, we're going to have a formidable secondary. There's a lot of question marks still. We'll see what happens with our young guys, but that's for another stream. I just wanted to tell you, be patient with Stetson Bennett. Here's a guy that is learning the NFL, getting used to McVay's offense, but also he's out there with guys trying to get a job, and he's a guy that will throw a guy open. He's a guy that will, on timing plays, throw the ball on the money. He makes off the script plays as well. But when you have guys turning the wrong way, or you're not sure where they're going to cut, it can look worse than it is. So just so you know that. But it is what it is. That's what preseason's for, to get all this stuff out of the way. To bring up the team from up north, their run defense was exposed, but it's preseason. The right side of the line we know is very weak, and they still haven't shored that up. Their QB situation, like we alluded to, imagine giving up 3 number 1 picks, paying a guy $27 million for a handful of reps, and giving him for a 4th round pick. I mean, word in the street was the Rams offered the Niners a 5th round pick in a signed game program with Sean McVay, and at the last minute, the clock struck midnight, and the Cowboys outbid us for the 4th rounder. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. I mean, hopefully Brock Purdy will be okay. I don't wish injuries on nobody, and but man, the guy's coming off of an injury, and you got Sam Darnold back there. God bless him. Yorks, please give Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch an extension ASAP. I don't care what kind of record they have against us in the regular season. Oops, hold on. as long as they're there, I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl. And so let's get into the chat. Sylvester Perez says, Ramirez cancels the show after tonight's performance. No, it's just preseason. Even if we would have won 50-3, it would have, I mean, we'd be much happier. Wow, the backups look really good, but no. Let's see. Stock and Slap. That might have been the worst game I ever played. Yeah, man, it was a doozy. I was at work today, so I just caught some low lights here and there, and we'll see what happens. Shot 42. What's up, Rudy? Man, oh man, what a game. Yeah, it was a stinker. My guy, Wildman Samurai. We have no depth on our team. Yeah, it looks like it, but we do have some young guys. We'll see what happens. A lot of teams weren't looking good. OTAs and then training camp. A lot of guys, I want to say they're tired. They're young, but they're beaten up right now. Trying to win jobs, but it's going to be a process. Like I said, the defense is going to be young. We have the key guys in Stafford, Kupp, and Donald, and the other veterans, Ernest Jones and Kobe Durant, second-year player, Fuller, Yeast, Hoyt, Havenstein, all those guys. Those are the pillars and the guys that lead the way. So it's going to be rough in the beginning in some games, but we'll be okay. Demetrius Smith says, and the MM's Mix fan says, fire less need. No, it's a little it's a little early for that. Sorry. Demetrius Smith says Ronnie Rivers is MVP. Ronnie Rivers look really good, man. That number 30 jersey is looking good. And easy 453 preseason. We lost all the games the year we won the Super Bowl. Exactly right. Even if we would have looked great, we'd feel better if we looked great in the preseason. But it's preseason, exactly right. But still, we want to look good at all times. Dreamik says defense is big concern. Yeah, it's going to be a big concern. But the guys, we do have athletes. We have guys in the right places. Raheem Morris is going to put the right players in the right positions. I'm really excited about this secondary, especially. A pass rush, it might be something we might need to add a veteran or two. We'll see what happens. Payo time, my guy. Hey, Rudy, that was hard to watch. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, it was hard to watch. I was at work, and I was looking at my phone on my break. I'm like, ooh.
Rudy.
YouTube content creator. Demrick Smith says, same with the kicker, Tanner Brown. Yeah, man, you know what? I think he'll be okay. Our kickers will be okay. They're young. We'll see what happens with those guys, but I think they'll be in the end, they'll pay dividends. My guy G12, yo, welcome all Ram fans, NFL fans to the stream. Late Night Ochata and Tequila with your host Rudy and the Ramirez Sports Report. Hope you're having a great night. A la verga. Yes, indeed. My guy G12. Dermot Smith says, Pale, my man, remember, let's fire less need. G-Toss says, hey, Pale time, Canadian Rams fan. Who's Casa? Yes, indeed. He says the Rams, Casa. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. LA Ram says, what's happening, everyone? Yes, indeed. Let's get to a quick clip. I don't even have any action clips because there wasn't any available when I was putting together the show. But I do want to show you guys some heartwarming stuff. Hold on one second. Let's see. Here is our Ramelia Ram family, Ramley. The Rams are acclimating themselves to Los Angeles. As you win, you get more fans that maybe their parents were fans of another team or they have a second team. But it's nice to see the Ramelia in Denver today. And these are cool little clips. I just wanted to show you something really neat. Hold on one second. Let me set this up. Here we go.
Yeah, he's a huge fan. I've never seen this shirt before. Yeah, right?
Look at mine.
There you go, man. Give him 5.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
All right, Cooper Kupp, little fan right there. And here's another quick clip.
Hey,
He's all. So that's kind of neat right there. And but yeah, we were ready for this game. Let me just give you this last clip, and we'll get back. Well, it's not my last one, but we'll get back into the chat. We were getting ready for this game. Let's go.
It's fun going against some other guys. It's fun going against some other defenses, seeing how those guys are playing things, and just being able to compete without having to be like, okay, I'm running a route against the corner. It's seen me do this about 5 times already this camp, and just being able to get true looks on things. And that's why I think these kind of joint practices are pretty cool. You get that game feel.
What I've always appreciated about Sean, when you look at, especially since I got to LA and in New Orleans when he was leading those guys, is they had different ways to be able to win each week. And he played to the strengths of his team, how they matched up against the opponent. He's a guy that sees the game from an all-22 lens, has complete command and control over everything that his team is doing. And there's an identity that you'd have tremendous respect for on a Sean Payton-led team. And I think that's what you can expect from these guys.
Everybody that's been in there has been doing a great job, and whoever we have in there at the time, and let's go play. I can't sit there and think about anything other than what I'm seeing on the back end or trying to get us into the right place. So those guys have been doing a great job. I think the biggest thing that we're stressing and
just wanted to I cut that short a little bit, but just remember something. I'm just going to tell you to you like this: is the season going to go exactly the way we want it with players that we want or rooting for? Probably not. Young players, they have to get some time. We'll see what happens. But we have the head coach and front office and owner in place. We have good they're Super Bowl champion players. Aaron Donald, Stafford, Kupp, Van Jefferson, Higbee, guys on the line, Fuller, great young players like Kobe Durant. I'm looking for big things from Quentin Lake. Travarius Tomlinson looks like a steal in the draft. Hopefully Kobe Turner will turn out. Hopefully Byron Young, the light will switch on. Logan Bruss, I don't know about, but I like Warren McClendon. I like Steve Avila. There's pieces in place. My guy G12 put this comment exactly how I like. This year, the Rams lay the defensive foundation was evident of that via their draft. Defense heavy, don't care about preseason. It's preseason wins. It's about player development. Exactly right. Because remember, like my guy G12 said, that's a great way to put it. We're laying the foundation. We still want to win. I mean, with this offense, McVay and LaFleur play calling, healthy offensive line or healthier, we should be able to win 8 to 9 games, depending on how fast we start or not fast, and get the wild card because the NFC is not very strong, right? A lot of teams are good, but they're top heavy. They don't have a lot of depth like they used to because of free agency. But then next year, 2024, Les Snead has already told us that we're going to be back all in our aggressive ways in free agency. The monies are off the books, the dead money. We're going to have 11 more draft picks, including first-round pick, Sean McVay's first-round pick in his tenure. We can use that to bargain for somebody, or we can use that and trade down, or we can use that for somebody. So just so you guys know, the Rams are trying to get to, and I said this before, their 3rd Super Bowl in 10 years. We're on year 7 now. In 2026, 2027, I believe, the Rams are putting in a bid to host the Super Bowl again. Can the Rams be returning in 2027? Could they be winning a Super Bowl in Las Vegas this year? We will see. All we have to do is get to the playoffs, and with this team in the NFC, if we were running on all cylinders with that offense and the running game's finally going, they're protecting Stafford. The defense is a bend don't break. Aggressive guys making picks. Kobe Durant, Travarius Tomlinson, Quentin Lake in there hitting guys. Fuller in there. I can see us getting pretty deep in the playoffs. Now, we'll see what happens. That's way in advance. We'll see what happens, but the development is there. We're setting it up. Let's see. Santiago, what's up, brother? He says, just tell me everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. Don't worry. Don't worry. Pale Ty says, I got to go. Good night, everyone. Go Rams, Cooper Cup. Catch that like button. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. My guy, Ali Ram, said the same thing. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Props to Pale Time. He has a big time difference in Canada. Thank you for coming in, Pale. G12 says, Rudy, your 3 and 5 Rams stock up. Your 3 to 5 Rams players stock up, stock down. 3 to 5, Steve Avila up. Tavares Tomlinson up. Stetson Bennett was up, but now he's lukewarm. No, he's a quarterback. He's still learning, but he's up. I like him. But really, the third guy that's up is did I already say Steve Avila? Well, you know, he hasn't had a lot to show for it, but I really like Kobe Turner. I really like Kobe Turner. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff from him, from Jackie Slater, Hall of Fame Ram. Says he reminds him kind of like a poor man. He didn't say poor man's, but I'm paraphrasing. Poor man's Aaron Donald in training camp. You know, the way he gets in there, uses leverage. We'll see what happens. Down, Logan Bruss, a guy before last, a top draft pick before last. Not sure about No Boom being banged up again. Let's see. Robert Rochelle, he was banged up, so he can't really show what he's going to be. Benny Skull, I'm not down on him, but he was banged up. He didn't get a chance to play. That's about really all the kickers too. I'm a little down on them right now, except for the punter's okay. He got a big leg, but so we'll see what happens. Jock 42 says, good stream, Pale always. Yes, and thank you. There we go. LA Ram says, I'm sick after I watched that game. Yes, indeed. This is Ram Bros. Yes, indeed. Mike Malik says 3 and 14 season. Nah, man. Actually, you know, even last year with all the injuries, you know, there's no excuses. If you're a professional football team, you got to have guys that are depth, that can make some plays. You know, you don't have to be a star, but you're a professional football player. We won 5 games, could have won 7. We gave away the Tampa Bay game. We were robbed against Seattle. We could have won 7. We would have eliminated them from the playoffs, and we would have sent the Lions into the playoffs. That's the way it should have been. We should have won 7. So really, we were a 7-win team last year, which isn't what we're shooting for. Excuse me, I got a dang eyelash or something. But no, we have too much talent for 3 and 14. But 0 points. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. LA Rams says, don't say that. 3 and 14. Okay. Yeah. G says, Rams lose corno, but calmate, no llores. Gilbert Ruiz says, we're going to need a backup QB, my brother. We might get a veteran, but Stetson Bennett will be okay. Really, really, really. Now, Stafford has to stay healthy. You know, I think Stetson Bennett will do okay. A game here and there, mop up duty. But I think we really need a veteran just because he's a brand new pro, you know. So, but even if he was playing good, he's still a rookie, you know. But I think he'll be okay. If he was to play with the ones, he'd look a lot better. Mike says 41-0. What a way to end the preseason and prepare for the 23 regular season. Go Rams. Yeah, it's okay. You know, we won a Super Bowl. Hey guys, hold on. Let me get my dogs to shut up. All right, sorry about that. So even when we won the Super Bowl, you know, this is not the Super Bowl team, but we didn't win a game. But you know, it's guys trying to make a place for themselves. The Broncos regulars may be a little further than ours. You know, that their preseason guys rather maybe a little further than ours. It was their night. They look really good at the quarterback position with their backup. And but it is what it is. That's what preseason's for. Stockman says all the Ramili imposters on Rambo. Yeah, so if you guys ever see my name come up and there's some weird comments, I've told you guys this before. There's imposters that come on with my name. The ones that come on there and then they're propping the Rams up, you know, that's not as bad, but I've seen some guys get into some bad stuff. It's amazing that YouTube allows that. It's not cool, but that's what he's talking about. And that could be with anyone. Anyone can put your handle and do that. So that's horrible. Let's see. Como habla español. G12 says, Rudy, tell them, cálmate, no llores. The sky's not falling. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to be, with these young guys, it's okay to be curious and a little anxious, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Soccer says, it's hard to find any position to be excited about. Even our kicker looks bad. I'm starting to be concerned. I know it's preseason, but damn, we look bad. Now, let me say something. Great comment, Jimbo. Stockton Slap 209. I'm just going to give you the division winner from last year, the team from North. Their kicker looks horrible too. They used a 3rd round pick on him. Who knows if he'll turn around? We have a lot of young guys. They got to do the job. We'll take our lumps in the early part of the season. The offense is going to have to carry the team for the most part, and the defense will catch up. But that's just, it's okay to be anxious, but we have a firm grasp on the steering wheel with McVay and Snead, and they have a plan, and they're always looking to see who they can get to improve the roster. So it's okay to be curious, but just remember, we have, unlike Arizona and Santa Clara, the track record of riding the ship, winning the big games, getting people in place. If we don't have them, like our quarterback Goff, I love Goff, but he couldn't do the job in his 3rd year. So what do? We replaced him. That's what happens. When Robert Woods went down in the midseason, we replaced him with OBJ, right? We needed a pass rusher to get us over the top. We got Van Jefferson. Oh my goodness. We got Von Miller. Excuse me. I need a drink. Water. But yeah, so it's okay. Things may not work out with certain players, but we have the guys in place that are not going to stand pat. They understand that they're on Los Angeles. We got to win here. We're not going to be waiting around for guys that aren't doing the job. Logan Bruss, that light better switch on, brother, because you're going to be gone. We got all them draft picks next year. Jacques Furch says, Tranquil Gui, Aaron Rodgers. G12 says, if the Rams offense stays healthy, they can carry this team far. It's an offensive-driven league. No NFC should scare the Rams this year. That's exactly what I'm saying. From your lips, from my mind to your lips, G12, same page. Not to, this is my team. Of course, I love my Rams. That's my quarterback. That's my receiver. In my opinion, the best 1-2 quarterback duo in the NFL, Stafford and Kupp. This side of Mahomes but he's a tight end. They're tight end. But I'd rather have a receiver doing the work, but still he's very effective. They won 2 Super Bowls. This offense, you got to keep Stafford upright and healthy. You got to have a run game. And I think we do with these guys that we have running the ball, Rivers, Kyrene Williams, Akers on a contract year. Offensive line is going to be doing some things. Steve Avila is going to be mauling people, pancaking people. We're going to be maulers at the end of the year. Just mark my words. And so once we get there and play these good teams, we'll lick our chops early, our wounds, and then just get us to the postseason. Let's just get to the postseason. Give me a wild card. Give me 8, 9, 9, and 8 wild card. I don't care. We'll see what happens. G12 says, get your horns up, Round fans. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My guy Fernando. Jacques 42, what's up? Yes, indeed. Fernando says, Rudy, this team is going to go 5-12 again. It's okay to feel that way because we haven't seen our ones, though. Remember, these are our guys trying to get jobs, guys looking good in one game, guys not doing nothing in another game. We will see the cohesive unit playing with the ones. Imagine the defense playing with Aaron Donald in there, right? And the ones. So we'll be fine. I'm just remember, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's okay to be anxious and curious, but we'll be fine. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My guy Eduardo says, Rudy, Rams starters need to stay healthy. I think the Rams have no depth, and this season could be a lot worse than last year. I like to be optimistic, but there's nothing wrong with having a difference of opinion. I think that right now it's an unknown, a lot of question marks with the young guys, and I can see where you're coming because we had Ramsey, we had all those guys. Guys were banged up though. But I think as we get into the beginning of the year, I'll give you that. But as we get to mid-year, towards the end of the year, the guys will get weeded out. Who's not going to be playing? Who's going to be starting? Who's going to be moved around? I really like the addition of Johnny Johnson in there. I love Witherspoon in there. The secondary. We'll be fine. Just mark my words. If we are not, and I was wrong, I'll admit it, but I don't think we're going to be worse than last year. Detroit says, the dog barks, don't bite me. Yes, indeed. Fernando says, oops, sorry, hold on. Fernando says, Rams going to sign Will Greer. We need a better QB2. If Stafford goes down, Bennett regressed. Yeah, he's a young quarterback. I see us maybe adding a veteran. And Stafford hopefully will be there the whole season, but don't be down on Stetson. He's learning. He's not with the ones. Guys are trying the wrong way. He's trying to throw guys open, timing plays, doing what he knows to do, and it's tough sometimes. But we'll see what happens. Fernando says that's always been with the Rams. They don't. That's always been with the Rams. They don't have any depth. So if our stars go down, who will they count on? Yeah, in the past, we've had frontline players, big free agents. We don't have a lot of depth, top heavy. But now with these young guys, we will start to have depth. It's year one in the retooling on the fly. We're seeing what fits. We have some seems to be drafted gems in Steve Avila, Travarius Tomlinson. Let's see. Quentin Lake's going to do something. To me, in my opinion, he didn't get a chance to play last year. Kobe Durant's already paying dividends. Hopefully, Byron Young will do something. We'll see what happens with that. Stetson Bennett will get his chance, hopefully, in mop-up duty and look good. It takes a few years for quarterbacks. We'll see what happens. Great take, though, Fernando. G12 says, tell the dogs no llores. I did. I said, shut up. Yes, indeed. Fernando says, Rudy, let me get the wrench. Hold on, brother. Let's see. Hold on. Un momento. All right. Hold on. Let me just give him the lowdown again. All right, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get that for you. But yeah, don't even if we were playing great, I would love it. I'd be like, wow, they look really good. I'd be stoked, right? But you can never, from the preseason. I mean, teams look like juggernauts. Sometimes they. Oh, hold on. Let me get this here. There goes my own voice. Hold on, guys. They look like juggernauts in the preseason, and then they're nowhere to be. Let's see. Sorry, I fell behind the chat. Just give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's taking so long. Here we go. All right, there we go. All right, Fernie. Chris Hansen, Bennett is a baller. Chris, you got to come in when he's playing good, man. Right now, he's playing, not playing with the ones. Guys are turning the wrong way. He's still learning, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right, though. The guy's a winner, two-time national champion. Nobody's ever gave Stetson Bennett a thing, and I appreciate it. Fernando says, nah, he'll get even. He got worse every game. Chris says, Jim Everett already calling Bennett Montana. Stetson Bennett's a young guy. He's still got to prove his way. He looked really good in the first game. I like what he offers us in the mobility, decent arm, but it's way too early for that. But we're hyping up our guys, But still, we'd rather not have him play for a while. We want Matthew Stafford in there. J12 says Stetson Bennett is learning a new sophisticated offensive scheme. That's not easy. If McVay wanted Bennett, got to give the guy a chance. Exactly right, my guy. G12 says. Chu Ramos says Stetson stunk. Shake my head. Rams look sorry. Yeah, just relax. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that they look great. That I was I was at work. I didn't see the whole game, but it's preseason. Like I said, teams look like juggernauts. It is what it is. Need a drink, tequila, Rudy. Let's see. I'm going to skip around real quick. My guy CG Ruthless, wrench me. I wrenched you on my channel, Amelia. Hold on, CG. My stream takes too long, so I'll get to that. Sui Romo says 0-3. Yes, indeed. CG says I don't need it. Yeah, don't worry, man. V Gaming. Stetson is good with the correct O-line. He'll be a beast. I want to say this about Stetson Bennett. So I'm just going to go about it this way. I don't care if he was not on Ram or a different team. The guy has been shutting the naysayers up his whole life, right? He's a guy that you can get around, that you can the underdog, and he's won 2 national champions. No one ever gave him a chance. And then he was in the running for the Heisman. Other guys got it. He did a great pro skills debut, and he still was a 3rd round pick. And so the same thing here, Stetson Bennett's this and that, and he's not looking good. It's okay to feel that way because he wasn't looking good, but the guy's got a chip on his shoulder. Every day he plays mad. I saw a guy comment that, and so he's got something to prove, and he knows what he needs to improve on. If you guys are down on him, that's okay because, he didn't show the last 2 games, but he's down on himself enough where he's going to try to improve. So I'm just going to tell it to you like this. Of course, everyone wants to succeed, but this guy is another, you want to say Mamba mentality. And I just say that because the guy doesn't take no for an answer. The guy's got swag. The guy doesn't, he won't take no for an answer. So I like that. And I like having him back there. So we'll see what happens. Great comment though. Let's see. Fernando says, I think the Rams will get a veteran pass rusher. They need help. Yeah. When Aaron Donald's in there, we'll see for sure, but I don't put it past us. But we are saving what we're going to need to add for next year, because next year, Les Need is already said. 2024, we're back to our aggressive ways. Jacques Fortune Stetson will only get better with time. Yes, indeed. Let me go back up to the chat. My guy G12 says, please like and subscribe and share. Much appreciated. Yeah, guys, I always forget. Hit the like, come back. Appreciate you guys. Chris Hansen says, still beat the Rams without Bosa. Yeah, that's a good comment, Chris. What is up with Bosa? I mean, Bosa has all the leverage. The guy, okay, so the Niners have a good defense, but they lost a lot of depth. They've had problems finding somebody to bookend Bosa on the other side. He's basically the main pass rusher. Now they got Hargrove in the middle, but you need an edge too, another edge. Now, if you don't have Bosa, now you're missing 2 really good edges. You can do stuff in the middle, stunts to stop the middle guys. Don't give Stafford some time to throw. Now, I was hoping we were going to get Trey Lance, and I'm still going to stick by my prediction that we're going to beat Seattle the first game, and we're going to beat the Niners in the second game at SoFi Stadium. But the Niners, he has all the leverage. You got to give him the richest contract because that's the way he's coming up for contract year. He's one of the better pass rushers in the NFL. You got to give him the richest contract in NFL history. That means probably Ayuk might be gone because now you can't pay him, and we'll bring him over here next to Kupp and either replace Van Jefferson or have him with us. We'll see what happens. But yeah, you never know. CG says Bosa deal will be done before week 1. We will see. Let's see. My guy G12 says, Rudy, if the Rams go 5 or 12 or the Rams go 5 and 12 or worse, they get a top draft pick. It's okay either way. The foundation is set this year all line. I love what you're saying, G12. Love it. Now, if we go last, okay, let me just say this. Let's say that the Rams are close to going 5-12. Now, I think the Cardinals are going to be horrible. We're in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes, but we're too good for that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I got Chris Canson says, sock and slap is over for the Rams. No, we're still going. We're retooling. We have some Super Bowl players on our team that are left over from a year before last. We'll see what happens. Stockton says, I hope Bosa holds out a few games. The Winers are a mess. Yeah, man. I mean, you got Jed York, the GM, being sued for insider trading and allegedly and federal securities violations of federal securities. Can you say Eddie DeBarlo Jr. shadiness? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. G12 says, Lockdown Rudy. Oye, big boy, habla español. Lockdown Rudy is sponsored by Oye, big boy, In-N-Out burger type burgers with extra cheese and a tequila on the side. Stock and Slash says, we always start the season flat because nobody plays. Yeah, the regular season, the regulars don't play. They just played their entire starting squad. I saw that the first quarter today. I think it helps a lot. I do too. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, but yes, indeed. Chris Hansen says Bennett is a baller. Yeah, I already got that. We already got that. Let's see. Chris Hansen says Donner want to retire, trade or retire. No, he's in it. He understands what's involved. He's a leader. He understands it's a 1 or 2 year. It's a 2-year proposition to get back on top. We'll see what happens. Fernando says he's salted because they got Hargrove paid. They got Hargrove paid. Yeah, they paid Hargrove, but not him first. Wow. Jim Everett, what's up, brother? Ramirez Sports Worldwide. Yes, indeed, baby. Jim Everett says Hansen is stuck in the 1994 VHS champs. Midby Gaming's the Cards got fleeced badly. Yeah, man, they're in it for Caleb Williams. Let me get to my clip here. Here we go. This is our guys. Can't wait for game 1. Here we go. Now, the game didn't turn out the way we wanted, but it is what it is. Jim Harris says Rams gear taking over North Carolina. North California. Yeah, man, that'll be amazing. That will be amazing, baby. You just got to keep winning. Hold on one second. My guy, one kind around. What is up, me Remilia? What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you so much. But yeah, it's gonna, these young guys, they're gonna take some time to get used to everything. We got some great players, second, third year players. Ernest Jones, Kobe Durant, Robert Rochelle has been banged up, but he'll be more improved. Quentin Lake's finally getting a chance to do his thing from UCLA. Puka Nakua. I'm looking forward. Davis Allen, Tyler Hunter. Looking forward to our offense this year, man. We're going to be really good. Our offensive line is not a top offensive line. We're going to be better as the season goes on, but we're going to be way better than next year. We just got to stay healthy. Chris has ever took a beating from Lott and LT. Those are great players. Jim Everett played really good against the Niners. Beat the Niners at Candlestick 3 straight times in the 90s. Sent Lawrence Taylor and Bill Belichick home in the 89 playoffs at New York in overtime. Great memories. Great memories. Let's see. John Gotti says we're going to suck. Let's face it. Don't even think we're being good this year, and don't say it's preseason. Well, I mean, you have a right to your opinion. It is preseason. None of our ones played. Some guys aren't even going to be on the roster. Let's face it. But there's nothing wrong with having a difference of opinion. We'll see what happens. It still has. Thank you, Chris. Sorry. Fernando says, I don't think Robert Rochelle makes the team. To be honest, it's been 3 years already. Other guys are hungrier. Yeah, we have a great secondary. So does Seattle. I think that he'll still be on the team, but he'll get his chances to play. Chris Henson, so you're saying that you don't like your own house. Levi is such a great stadium, LOL. Eric Wallace says, hey, Remilia. And one Kelly Ram says, G12. Yes, indeed. Jack 42. Rudy is on mute. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Rudy sounds out. John says, I'll take being stuck. I'll take being stuck a suck if we got that Super Bowl. I knew that we were going to be stuck I knew that we were going to suck for 4 years at least. Well, honestly, I don't think we're going to suck, man. Last year was injuries, but we'll see what happens. Great comment, though. I understand what you're saying, but it is worth it. I know what you're saying. It is worth it if you're not going to be good for the next few years after winning Super Bowl, because we got it. Chris Hansen says Chris Hansen says Levi sucks. Yeah, they should have spent more money on that stadium. Thank you, guys. Eric Wallace says we are live, and we are live. Thank you. I didn't realize I muted it because I was talking to my lady. Jack 40 says I think the Rams will peak late in the season. I do too, if healthy. I do too. G12 says Rams legend of the noche. No legend of the noche tonight. That will be in the regular season. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go see Jurassic Park, the 30th anniversary in 3D, AMC. Appreciate you guys for coming in. I'll be back on today is Saturday. I'll see you guys on Monday or Wednesday. I'll hit the alerts for you. And thank you guys for coming in. Let's see. And my guy Eric, we don't want that in here, brother. Keep it cordial. Fernando says, too bad we didn't keep Baker Mayfield. He's like in between a back and a star. I know, man. He was going to cost too much. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you so much. Thank you guys. Fernando says, Ramley, mount up. Yes, indeed. G12 says, thank you, everyone, for joining this stream. Please hit the like and subscribe button on the way out. Please share. Stay healthy and happy, safe, blessed. Thank you so much, G12. As we always say, may the Remilia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up. Keep the faith, guys. I promise you we'll be good. We'll be fine.